Welcome to church today.
Hi everyone, and as Ewan says, welcome to church today. Whether you're from St Barnabas in Nook or Christchurch Chilwell, we welcome you to our final shortened summer service. We hope you've enjoyed these little looks at some of the stories from the Bible. We're looking forward to seeing some of you in kids groups at church next Sunday on the 5th of September. Things might look a bit different, but we're going to have a whole lot of fun. Before I hand over to Lizzie and Neve, I'm just going to tell you what we're talking about today. We're talking about a little gate and a big camel. And we're going to find out what that means for us. So take it away, Lizzie and Neve.
Before we start today, though, let's do our stretches. Let's lift the palms as high as we can, touch the ceiling, and wiggle our fingers. Then reach them out in front and wiggle them again. Then stretch out our feet and wiggle our toes.
And wiggle your socks.
And wiggle your toes.
So now we're all warmed up. Neve, what song did you want to sing?
Peppa Pig chat.
Which one do you want to do, Neve?
Inside, shine, and out.
You want to do Shine from the Inside Out?
Shine.
Okay.
Shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. Shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. You know me and you love me, you feel me, so send me to shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. Shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. Shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. Shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. Know me, love me, feel me, send me. Know me, love me, feel me, send me. Oh, know me, love me, feel me, send me. To shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. Shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. You know me and you love me, you feel me, so send me. Know me, love me, feel me, send me. Know me, love me, feel me, send me. Know me, love me, feel me, send me to shine.
Here is a wall which surrounds a town. In the wall is a little gate. It has a funny name. It's called the Eye of a Needle because it is so small. One day, a camel arrives at the gate. This is no ordinary camel. He has a fine saddle with a red tassel and his own servant boy to flick away the flies. He is loaded high with carpets to sell in the market.
Make way,
He says,
I'm coming through.
but he isn't coming through at all. He can't get through the hole. He is too big.
Why are they going through backwards?
Says the boy, and he shows the camel how.
Camels never wriggle.
Says the camel, but just the same, turns around and pushes his bottom into the hole. Then he heaves and pushes, he even wriggles, but it's no good. He cannot get through the gate.
I'll unload you.
Says the boy. He unties the rope and takes off all the carpets.
Now try again.
It is no use, the camel still cannot squeeze through the gate.
Your saddle keeps getting stuck,
Says the boy.
You will have to let me take it off.
Without his fine saddle, the camel does not look proud and important anymore. He is just an ordinary camel. Once more the camel tries, down on his knees, shuffling forwards, inch by inch, until finally... Hooray! He is through! Jesus says, "It is very hard for a rich man to get into heaven. It is easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle."
Well, didn't everybody do a really good job of reading that story for us? It's the first time we've managed to get Ewan to read on camera, so that was quite impressive. Now, it was a bit of a funny story, wasn't it? It's one of my favourites because it helps to remind me to unload all of my baggage before I go and talk to God. We've been moving because we're having lots of work done on our house because our house has been getting a bit small for all 5 of us. So we've moved into a friend of ours' house, and we've done a lot of packing up this week. And we have had to pack boxes, and we've had to pack bags, and then we've had to carry them. Now, we haven't been able to bring all of our things with us to this house that we're living in at the moment because we just have too much stuff for this house because this house is not as big as ours. And it reminded me a little bit of this story. And it's not that we've left behind things that we don't need, although we might find that we don't need them, and that'll be good because then we'll be able to give them away. But it's that we have only brought the essentials with us, the things we really need, the things that we can't do without. And for each person in our house, that's a different thing. If I'd let the children choose whatever they wanted to bring, I'm sure they would have tried to bring everything. And that would be a little bit like the camel, wouldn't it? He wanted to take all of his things through the gate, but he couldn't. He needed to take them off. He needed to put them down. And that's what Jesus is saying to us about rich people getting into heaven. People who try and hold on to the things that they have bought or the things that they own. It's much more difficult because they're being selfish. It's more difficult for them to get into heaven than maybe the people that will give everything away to others and not try and hold on to things that they see as precious possessions. And they just go to God loving him and serving him as they've been asked to. What do I think that means for us? I think it means that we need to be thinking about how we can encourage others. We need to be thinking about how we can share what we have with others. Lots of my friends are very pleased that we can give each other cuddles again. And so there have been a lot of giving away of cuddles, of all of those cuddles that we've missed in the last 18 months. One of the things I want you to do this week, as you're thinking about going back to school or to preschool or nursery, so I want you to think about what you can do to show others that you care for them and to show others that you're thinking of them. That could be doing a nice thing for somebody in your household, maybe tidying away your toys without being asked to, maybe looking through your toys and finding some that you don't really play with anymore and thinking about who you could give that to that would really appreciate it. Just some little things to think about. Now, before we go, we're going to say some prayers together. Just before we go, we're going to say some prayers. Dear Lord, we thank you for today. We thank you for all of the online services we've had in the last 18 months. And we thank you that we've all learnt more about you.
Father God, we thank you for all the doctors, nurses, medical professionals that have helped to get people better over the last 18 months during COVID, and we pray that they would find some rest and to carry on helping people as people start to get back to a new normal.
And we pray for a new and normal school year.
And all God's people say,
Amen.
So it's been great being with you, and we'll see you all soon. Bye.